Hi students, here you have your history lesson, first lesson, that is French Revolution. Here we start with what was the condition of the France during the revolution time. And before that, the French Revolution, that it was started with the destruction of Bastille prison. It was the clear representation of monarchic administration in France. And first, we have to analyze the society of France during that time. The French society, that it was divided into three sectors or three estates: first estate, second estate, and third estate. And the first two estates, it consists of clergy and nobles. That means those people who are higher in society. And the last estates or the last sector, that includes the peasants or serfs. The members of the first two estates, that is the clergy and the nobles, they have certain or special privileges by birth. That means they are exempted from the paying tax. They get all the facilities in France society. In the last or third estate general or third estate, the people there were serfs. They serve the other two estates, the members of other two estates. The first two estate people, they are exempted from paying tax to the state. All the people in the French society, they have to pay taxes, but the sectors, that are two estates, that is clergy and the nobles, they do not have to pay taxes. They are exempted from paying of taxes. Then they also enjoy some special privileges, that is a feudal dues. The feudal dues means the peasants pay some kind of tax to the nobles and peasants. And the third category of the people, the peasants or servants, they always serve or they given service to the first two estates. So their condition was miserable. The third estate, the people, the category of that people, their condition was miserable. In French society, the church plays a prominent role because the first two estates, the nobles church, they have prominent role, and the church, they were collected some amount of taxes from the people, and the church, they extracted the tax from the peasants, that is known as tithes. That means the share of tax that it was collected by the church from the peasants. And finally, all the members of the third estate paid taxes to the state. Other people, they were exempted. And these include direct tax and other indirect taxes. And the direct taxes, that is known as taille. Here we discuss the peasants, they have to pay some kind of taxes to the state for the financial functioning of the state. And here the church is collected the tax from peasants. That's the indirect taxes, and direct taxes are the indirect tax, that is known as taille. And the direct tax is the taille. Indirect taxes, that is the tax imposed on some goods, that is salt and tobacco, daily consumption goods. And these goods, the state imposed some kind of taxes. In the year 1774, the France was ruled by Louis XV, and he faced a lot of financial crisis because the treasury of the king's treasury was empty, because the reason is that there was a continuous war with France and other nations. Due to the continuous war, the financial crisis happened in France. So he faced financial crisis during the time of his reign. So in order to increase the financial condition of the country, he helps a lot of neighboring countries and to help them in order to get freedom from the common enemy, that is Britain. That means he helps the neighboring colonies to get freedom from the Britain. And in order to meet the expenses of the country, he want to raise the amount of taxes in France. In the year 1789, the France witnessed the increase the population of the country, that is from 23 million to 28 million, and the population increases. Due to the same time, they have to increase the food grains, but they face the acute shortage of food grains. The increasing population could not meet the increase of food grains. That means the people, they could not, population increases, but they could not get enough food grains for their livelihood. Most of the people, or most of the workers, they work as a labor in workshops, and their wages that could not meet the increasing price of food grains. That means population increases, as a result of the food grains do not increases. When the population increases, they could not meet, or they could not satisfy their wants, and they face the acute shortage of food grains that leads to increase the price of food grains, and this creates a wide gap between the rich and poor in the country, and at last this leads to the problem of subsistence crisis. That means they could not meet the basic needs of their life. This all because of the reason of the last regime of the last ruler of France. That means the monarchic administration was the reason or cause of this subsistence crisis. In France, during the time of 18th century, the France witnessed the emergence of new middle class. That was the new group. It was called, it is a new middle class. They were the educated people. They were tried to bring changes in socio-economic condition of the France, and they all are the educated people though. So they were believed that in France nobody gets any kind of special privileges by birth. So they were tried to abolish all the privileges by birth. We know that all the privileges that's only enjoyed by the nobles and the clergy people. And these people, they were trying to change the socio-economic condition of the France, and they were earned their income or wealth through the expansion of the trade and by other professionals. Some of them are lawyers, or they expand the trade of silk and wool and textiles, etc. And this time the middle class people, they were influenced by the thoughts of major philosophers. They were John Locke, Rousseau, etc.